Hi Pre-K, welcome to another day of calendar math with Mrs. Hilt. Hope you're having a good time. Are you in your PJs? Good. I'm glad you got dressed. Some of you. Some of you are still in your PJs. That's okay. That's all right. It's good to see your smiling faces anyway. All right, so we have some calendar math to do. You're of course going to need your pencil and your paper like you always need in order to write our numbers for today. You're also going to need your tangram pieces today. So remember, you have a little bag that has some shapes in it. And so you need to grab those to do our lesson. We're going to work on that together today. So go ahead and pause the video, grab your items, and I'll see you back here in a jiff. All right, we're ready to go with our calendar. So yesterday we decided that today was going to be kind of a fun day because we're going to have an interesting number to talk about. So we'll get there in a moment and I'll write it out for you. So let's just go ahead and recite our months of the year, everybody. Here we go. There are 12 months in the year. They are January, Did you say them all by yourself? I knew you could. Good job. Okay, so you've got your 12 months of the year. Let's say our days of the week. There are 7 days in the week. Let me hear you. Nice job. Did you notice what day we were on when you got to the Wednesday? Yeah. That was the today sign. The today sign was on Wednesday. So we have to figure out what the number is for today. And let's just take a guess here, an educated guess or a prediction, because we always know that the next number is the next day. So what comes after 19? Some of you remember. Let's just double check, okay? We have May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. That's right. I went a little fast today because you guys are getting to be such good counters. I don't think I need to go very slow anymore. So we have the 20th here, the 20th. Okay, so after 19, notice that the 10 has gotten, the 10 and 9, you can't go any more than that because 10 and 10 actually equal 20. So instead of saying 10 and 10, we say 20. Okay, so it's 10 and 9 was yesterday, the 19th. And today, instead of saying 10 and 10, we're going to say 20. Okay, and Zero the Hero gets to appear for that one blessed day. So we've got the 20th and Zero the Hero shows up. All right, so let's just say our date for today. We should say today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. Let's say it again. Today is That's right. And I told you yesterday that I was going to share with you something kind of fun about today. So you probably know that, well, you may not know. Some of you might know this, but sometimes instead of saying what the month is, we actually assign a number to that month. Because January is the first month of the year, when instead of writing January, sometimes we just write 1 to represent January. Well, let's count what number would represent May, because we go in order, okay? So if January is 1 first, right? And then February is the 2nd month. March is the 3rd month, right? April is the 4th month. Good. What is May? The 5th month. That's right. So instead of writing May 20th, 2020, sometimes people like to do a shortcut, and I'm going to show you what that is. So if I was to write down our month, or excuse me, our day, I would write the full calendar day would be May 20th, and then a little comma. We always put commas after, otherwise the numbers get confusing. 2020, because that's our whole year. So I'm going to step back. You can take a look at that. May 20th, 2020. That took me a long time to write. So sometimes people, to be a little shortcut, they will say the 5th month of the year, and then they'll do a little dash, the 20th day of the month, and it's the year 20 of 2020, right? So instead of writing May 20th, 2020, they've written 5/20/20. Isn't that interesting? So the 5 means May, the 20 means the day of the month, and the extra 20 means that we're in 2020. So you could say that instead of, another way of saying May 20th, 2020 is by saying 5/20/20. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Okay. So that's just a little interesting tidbit. You don't have to remember that or know that for very long, but it is kind of fun to know. Okay, so I have added a number to our counting tape. So let's just go ahead and count up our counting tape for the month of May. And remember, when we get into the teens, we're going to say the other way to say teens, okay? So let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 and 1, 12, 10 and 2, 13, 10 and 3, 14, 10 and 4, 15, 10 and 5, 16, 10 and 6, 17, 10 and 7, 18, 10 and 8, 19, 10 and 9, 20. Do I say 10 and 10? No, I say 19, 10 and 9, 20. And I don't say anything else because it's a zero the hero. There's nothing else to add to it. It's just 20. Okay, so I haven't added the letter of our pattern yet today. Let's just take a quick peek here. We've got small A, medium B, large C. Small, medium. We're on medium today. So I need to write the letter B today for our pattern. Very good. All right. Whoops. Let's go ahead and get to writing what our day of the month is. So go ahead and get out your pencil and your paper. Oops, I almost put the wrong pen up. That would not have been very good. Okay, so we have the day of the month is 20. Okay, so we have a 2, which is forward, circle, slant, left, slide, right. Oh, that's so well on the line, Mrs. Hilt. I can't even see the foot of the 2. If I was using a black pencil or something, we'd see it though, right? Okay, and then we are doing 20. There is Zero the hero gets to be there, right? He doesn't have to hide today. He doesn't have to hide until we get to tomorrow when we say 21, 20 and 1. Okay, so today Zero the hero is happy. He gets to be shown. He kind of enjoys that every once in a while. He doesn't have to hide today. All right. Well, some of you are noticing that I have my light green square here. So if we're looking at what number comes next or what color comes next, you're probably right. You notice that since yellow was our yesterday's color, then light green is the color that comes next. But what I don't know is what number we're going to put on it. So let's look over here and see what number we have to do today. So if we count at the Zero the hero with the 90, we go 90, 91, 92, 93. Did you say 94? I thought I heard you say that. I think that's right. But, you know, there's a way we can double check that. Let's check the other light green cards to see what number is on them, just to make sure we're right. So our number is 94. That's what we think, because we took a very good, educated guess, because you're getting so smart. But let's just double check the other light greens and make sure there's 4s on them, okay? All right, so I'm looking at this light green and I see a 4. I see a 7 and a 4. Okay, it's all right to have this number on there. We're really looking at this one to make sure those are 4s. Okay, let's go see another one. Oh, there it is. It's a 6 and a 4, or 64, right? So there's a 4 in there, so we're good so far. Let's try one more. 54, 50 and 4. There's a 4 there. So I think you guys, we're correct in what we want to do today. It is definitely going to be a 90 and 4. So let's write that down. So we have today, we have a 90. So we're going to write backward, circle all the way around, close it up tight, pull down. Now I said 90 and 4. Am I going to write the 0, the hero? Nope, you're right. I'm not going to write the 0, the hero. He's hiding today. Instead, I'm going to write the 4, 90 and 4. So we do short pull down, slide right, back to the top, long pull down. Okay, we have our 90 and 4 written down, or just 94. Okay, so we'll move that on over and put them up. Ooh, we're getting so close. I'm excited for next week. Next week, we're going to be working on our 100-day crowns. It's going to be very, very fun. We're going to do that during math time, but you're going to be sent that in the mail, FYI, for your information. You're going to be sent in the mail a little package that's going to have your 100-day activities included in it. And we're going to work on that next week. Okay, so here we go. We're going to count by ones today because I'm feeling like I have a lot of good breath. And it's a long way to count to 94, but you know, to do kindergarten, we got to make sure we know how to count to 100. So let's practice today, okay? Here we go. Take a big breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We're almost there. Ready? Halfway. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Whew. Let's just take a second and breathe, right? That was a lot. Good job, pre-K. You're doing great. Okay, now what I'd like to do is to get out your tangram. So there's actually, I think I only told you to get your shapes, but there's also a piece of paper that you're going to need to get. So I'm going to show that to you now. You're going to need the purple piece of paper that came in your packet. So if you didn't grab that yet, go ahead and pause the video again and kindly ask your mom or dad to grab that for you. Okay, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so who can remember what the word is that we use for these series of shapes? It's a big word, and we used it 2 weeks ago. Tangram. Tangram. Tangram, remember, is a special word that describes a group of 8 shapes that can be put together in a square and then can be used in very many different ways to create pictures. So the tangram that we have today is just helping to look at how to use the shapes and how to put them in the right boxes. But let's just count, and I'm actually going to sort my tangram pieces. Remember, we did this not too long ago because I want to make sure that I have all my pieces. And remember that tangram has 1 square. And what is this one called? Do you remember? Parallelogram. That's right. That's kind of a fun one to say. And then how many triangles do we have? 5. So we have a total of, excuse me, did I say 7 shapes? I meant 8. I meant 7. 7 shapes, and they're all going to work together to create interesting pictures. So go ahead and get out your purple piece of paper, and the first thing you're going to do is just take your tangram pieces and place them in the spot where they fit. Notice this is the outline of the shape that belongs there. So this one looks like that's right, a parallelogram. So I'm going to choose my parallelogram. And some of you might try to do that. I've seen that a lot in other years, but remember that it needs to fit in perfectly. So some people, when they take the parallelogram, they'll just keep trying to go around like that, but it's just not fitting, is it? But tell you what, I can flip it over. So just remember, you can always flip it over, and now it fits. Okay, so go ahead and take your pieces. You can take them in the order that I do, or you can do your own order. We're just going to take a few minutes. Small triangle. It's a medium triangle. Doesn't fit there. Let's try that one. There we go. And then I've got my large triangles. There it is. Do you think that looks like anything? Well, it doesn't look like a whole lot to me. I think they're just warming us up with how to do this. But if I really put on my imagination hat, I might be able to imagine that this is a fish and he's diving down to try to catch some food. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off those tangram pieces. And by the way, if I'm going too quickly for you, you can always pause the video. Okay, and we just have one more opportunity then to go ahead and put the pieces where they belong. So go ahead and do that. I think I actually kind of did it a little out of order, but that's okay. Square, and then my parallelogram. Look at how they fit. Okay, once you have all your pieces on, I want you to remove the square first. Oh, you're telling me no? Oh, you're right, that's not the square. Okay, here we go. Square first. Now I'd like you to take off the medium-sized triangle. And a small triangle. And how about a parallelogram? Okay, good. And the big triangle. And another big triangle. And the small one, last but not least. Okay, now they're all off. Okay, well, you can play with that a little bit more. You could even maybe try to make your own design without using any of the outlines. But just make sure that you know the 3 different shapes that are used for tangrams, and make sure that you can fit them into those outline spots on that piece of paper. And that's all you have to do for today. All right, pre-K, I'll see you in again a couple days. I hope you have a good Wednesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.